I'm going to stand and introduce you to a guy by the name of Henderson Haynes, who's been making wine for just about 10 years, and he's going to introduce us to some of his 21 varieties. Morning, Henderson.
Good morning.
You make
And
me feel as
welcome
though I
to
want to take
Morning
my shoes
Barbados.
off. Yeah.
Welcome to Morning Barbados. It's a nice pleasure to be here.
Good. Let's talk about the wine. When did you get into wine making and why?
Well, after I leave the hotel industry and I was home really doing nothing, I decided to start making one or two local homemade wines. But then after people asked me about so many different fruits that we have in Barbados, I had to decide that I'm going to use a variety of them that we have here.
Right.
Mango, guava, golden apple, soursop,
Wow.
dunks, pomegranate,
Dunks? Yeah.
pomegranate, sugar apple, golden
Nice.
apple, all of the local
I
fruits.
understand there's a breadfruit wine, or was someone just pulling my leg?
That-
Do you have a breadfruit wine?
You don't have breadfruit here really though. You didn't bring breadfruit here.
Oh, you didn't bring breadfruit. All right.
But-
Now, can these wines then be categorized like how people would say regular wines are? Do you have white wines and red wines?
Certainly,
And sparkling wines?
Certainly you have white wine and red wine are the most two that you could verify because the red one is actually have the red color
Yes.
and the white one is actually white.
But what sort of fruits would you use to make the red?
Our local same fruit which we call jamuns.
Oh yeah, the jamun plum.
Yeah, that give
Right.
a red wine that is so pretty that you wouldn't believe it. It's from here in Barbados.
And then the
this
golden-
one is it. This one is it here, right here. This is one red wine which is from Barbados.
Now it says here medium. What
yeah,
does
this
that
is
mean?
medium. That is not too sweet,
Not too sweet, not too dry.
not too dry.
Excellent. Let's look at the packaging, Henderson. Where do you get your bottles from, and how do you
Well,
decide to?
most
what
of
you're
the
gonna do?
bottles usually come from overseas, really, though, because we don't really produce any bottles here. Most of them come from overseas. Most of the corks and covers, really. But like I'm trying to reach contact suppliers that I could
See if
get a
you can
large
source some,
quantity
yeah.
of bottles and corks that would fit, because some of the bottles are slightly different to others.
Who are your largest customers? People having weddings, having parties.
Well, yes, I will have to say do a couple weddings already, which was very interesting, really, though, with wines and ram punch and fruit punch. I don't have fruit punch here.
Yes.
But I does a local fruit punch with about 5 or 6 different types of local
Excellent,
fruit.
excellent.
And it's very delicious. It could keep fridge at 6.
Your setup. Where is your setup? Are you making these wines from at home?
Right at home, I have a wine cellar there, really, though. You could
I have
come
to come
there,
and visit
you could
you.
come there and you could taste all 22 of them, really, though. Which see if you like a sweet one, a medium, or a dry. And you could get, this is a special one that I have here, which is ginseng root, finger grow, and sea moss. This is one
Wait, hold on, Henderson. Go again.
ginseng root, finger grow, and sea moss. This
Wine.
is one that people ask for.
And
this
what is this supposed to do?
This is supposed to be like actually strength, like power, keep you
I
working.
need a case. I've got 12 fellas here.
Keep
I
you
need a
working
case of
hard
this
24
wine.
hours.
Yes.
And also it's like vitamins too for your body, really, though.
Stamina.
Yeah,
A case for Paul.
Okay, okay.
Now, let's go from start to finish. You gather your fruit. How long will it take you to go from fruit to this bottle of wine?
Well, it take about 18 months.
Wow.
18 months. Some people usually take wine and they want to make it today and use it the next couple of months,
week.
but that don't work.
Yes.
Most
Yeah.
of my wines are 18 months, but all of these wines here, include the champagne, is 2 years, and all of these wines here are 4 years old.
You're kidding me. 4 years. But let me ask you this then, Henderson. You said that you left the hotel industry looking for a business to go into. Most people will look for a business where they're going to begin to get the cash quick. You've gone into a business where you must put an investment in it and then wait to see it, well, bear fruit almost literally. Why? Have you had any challenges along the way?
Well, I have so much challenges that, like, mainly sometimes I usually have to produce wine actually ahead of the time, really, though. Like, if I need wine, like, for 2005, really, though, I usually have it produced about 4 or 5 years earlier.
Wow.
We can't wait till the same time because this wine you have to be ready.
Yeah,
When the
and-
minute the body tell you they want so and so some amount of wine, you can't wait till that day to make it.
Okay.
It have to be already made and have to be to the taste that potential birds will see, oh, this is a good quality type of wine.
And it will taste just like wine regardless of
It's
the
the
label?
same wine from all parts of the world. It actually tastes the same way.
All right.
I have visitors that usually tell me this wine it tastes so good. I don't believe it made here in Barbados.
How much research did you do into wine making, especially in other countries, to make sure that your wine was up to that standard?
Well, I have had calls from actually all parts of the world, really, do, and I have books that I usually check. I even check some books really though, so I see that actually when I test it though, because like after it's produced and you want to test it with the contents of the alcohol, you use the hydrometer and the thermometer, you multiply one by the next to get the
Okay.
actual temperature and the volume of the
The
alcohol.
alcoholic volume.
The volume
Yeah.
is actually 15%.
Right.
By volume vision, it don't be no higher than that. It usually be 15 so that it will be mild and nice as a wine.
All right. What's the difference in the process between making the regular wines and the sparkling wines like the champagnes?
Oh yeah, well the sparkling wines you really usually take them off actually about a week or 2 weeks before the time to get the sparkling from them. But the regular wine go through to the full time really though.
All right.
That don't have a sparkling.
All right. How can you have all these bottles of wine and not have a little taste? It's early in the morning, but we're just going to sample it because we are sure that this wine is going to taste just like any other wine, or even better, because it's made right here in Barbados. Which one are you going to let me sample?
Well, any one that you want, but they have one.
You choose. I'm in your
Hey,
hands.
let you try this.
Which one?
This is guava.
Hold on. I do
This-
not want the finger gross sea moss and ginseng.
Okay, this one is guava wine.
Oh,
this
nice.
is our local guavas, right? I'd like to let you sample this here.
Okay, let's go. How do I get a hold of you, Henderson, if I'm watching this program and thinking,
You have the number here, 428-2840. That's a taste or that's
no, this is a taste. This is taste.
for early in the morning.
All right, and of course we're gonna sample it for the bouquet,
Yeah,
which is excellent. And now we're gonna taste.
you usually taste the fruit that you're looking for, really, though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very, but it's just a taste.
Yeah, certainly.
Very, very nice. So we can give you a call, 428-2840, and we can place our orders
Place any order,
for wine.
or if you want to having a birthday, if you're having a party or something, you could place and leave the order, really, though. And then
Okay.
you could come and collect the wines, or you could have them delivered, really, though.
All right. And thank you very much for joining us this early. We wish you
Thank
the
you very much,
very
and I
best
hope
with
this
the
program
business.
means a lot to the public of Barbados.
This is wonderful. You know, you think that all we do is the regular stuff. You know, we drive the buses, we do this, we do that. But there are Barbadians doing interesting things that we probably never think of, and we need to support and congratulate them. Of course, Henderson encourages you to drink responsibly, and you can give him a call at 428-2840 and sample. This is just some of the wide variety, 21 varieties of wines. He also does rum punch and fruit punch. And remember his story. He was out of work, he wanted something to do, he put his mind to this, and he made a success out of it. Think of that while you're having your coffee. Morning Barbados, live from the Bayshore Center.
Morning Barbados, good morning.